Hey everybody, I want to talk to you just a few minutes about Joseph right quick today. Joseph is an amazing character in the Bible. Genesis 37 through the end of the book is about Joseph. He was, he wasn't too smart when he was a kid because he told his dreams to his brothers, and his dreams were him doing pretty good. So he was. The rest of everybody else was bowing down to him. You can read about that in the account. Anyway, Joseph ends up going to check on his brothers. His father sent him down to Dothan to check on his brothers who were keeping sheep down there, and they saw him coming from a distance, and they said, let's just kill him now. We're just done with him. So instead of killing him, they also saw some Midianites, some people from down in Saudi Arabia, traders coming to go to Egypt to trade their spices. And so, Joseph's brother knew that's what they were doing. They were traders. They said, hey, let's better than that. Let's don't kill him. Let's sell him to the traders here. Make some money. So that's what they did. Joseph ends up in being sold to a commander of Pharaoh's army, a guy named Potiphar, who was wealthy, lives in his house, in Potiphar's house. And think about this. Joseph didn't even know the language. He had to learn the language of the Egyptians. He spoke Hebrew. There was probably the Middle Egyptian language at that point, and it was similar maybe to Hebrew, but he had to learn a whole new language and a new culture. He was, So anyway, he gets in the Potiphar's house, and his wife decides she wants him in bed with her. And when Joseph refuses, she makes up a lie about Joseph trying to rape her. So he ends up in prison. So there he is in Pharaoh's prison, and over a period of time, Pharaoh or his commanders, whatever, observed that Joseph was a man of some kind of quality, so Pharaoh made him chief of the prison. The guardian over the prison. So some time passed again, and Joseph had interpreted a few dreams of prisoners. Well, then here comes the baker and somebody else, the wine taster, I believe, from Pharaoh's court, who had displeased Pharaoh, and they ended up in prison. So Joseph, he's walking around as the prison guardian one day, and he sees these two guys. They look sad, and he said, why are you looking sad today? Now, my point being, here's Joseph. He's been betrayed by his brothers. They send him with these rough people from the desert down there in Saudi Arabia. They were traders. They were like, that was a ruthless brood, probably, that he was put into the hands of. And here he had been the spoiled youngest child of his father Jacob. So he gets with these traders and goes down to this foreign country. His brothers had gleefully sold him, took the money. But Joseph ends up in one of the worst places he could have been in the world at that point, Pharaoh's prison. But his attitude is amazing. What are we worried about? I'm just amazed by that story. Just wanted to bring that. Blessings.